For the first time since evacuating Haiti, a group of La Crosse area volunteers are reunited and sharing their stories.
News Channel 8's Cynthia Schweiger joins us now live in our studio to tell us why their experiences are about more than just death and destruction. Cynthia?
Well, Mike and Martha, some of the volunteers with First Presbyterian have been to Haiti multiple times to give medical care. They say the Haitian people need our help now and needed it long before the earthquake. Bev and Kurt Rustin returned home last night from their 6th trip to Haiti. They say this earthquake made for a very different homecoming.
The big difference is the attention of being given. And of course, it is monumentally different.
Different because this time Haiti was nearly destroyed. But the Rustins say even before the disaster, Haiti needed help and that it was hard to get people to pay attention to that need.
I really was struggling to find people who would listen and who would show a concern for this place.
Concern for Haiti is what pushed this group of 12 volunteers to see more than 700 patients before the earthquake forced the team to leave the country.
We don't want it to be our story as much as when we go to Haiti, we're trying to help the community that's there.
Volunteers say what they saw and heard in Haiti after the earthquake is heartbreaking. Still, they say they're glad they were there.
We take some small consolation in knowing that we were there. We were available and we were useful.
Even though their trip to Haiti is over, these volunteers say their mission work there is far from finished. Now, the volunteers all got split up as they were evacuating the country, and the last group of them did arrive home last night, so they have only been home for a very short period of time. And really, this is the first they've seen of any news coverage of this earthquake.
Yeah, I was going to say they spent a lot of their time out of the main epicenter, Port-au-Prince, so I imagine when they came home, they started seeing some of the images that we were seeing here back home on the television and in the newspaper and so forth.
And one of the things the volunteers are saying is that what's really hard for them to adjust to is how their family must have felt while they were away and all of that worry. They say that's really the only thing that's making it really difficult right now to return.
All right, thanks
a lot, Cynthia.